Alright. Enough farting around. Let's make some food. Welcome, everyone, to Cooking with Z. Alright. So today, we're going to make essentially the same thing we made last time. We're going to pan sear and fry up a bunch of steaks. Because my oven's dead. But the burners still work. So we're going to fry up some steaks. And some kind of side, probably just some hash browns and stuff like that. Maybe some peas and carrots, not much like we did yesterday. That was good. It was very satisfying, very tasty. So let's switch you over to the chromier mic on the camera, and I'll bring you guys to the kitchen. Just got to turn it down a little bit because the chromier mic is a little louder. So, bam. We good? Ba 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 ba. Yes. Okay. Just give me one sec here. Come with me. It's a fantasy. I know, not really. Welcome to Fantasy Island. Alright, here we go. I thought I heard something. Gonna go check it out. Oh god! It's a skeleton. Alright. Anyway, let's get you guys on the tripod here. The tripod. It's called a tripod because it has 3 legs, and tri is the Greek letter for 3. I don't know. That's probably not true, but anyway. All right. So let's get you guys in the kitchen here. There we go. And let's put you to the side a little bit. There. That's pretty good. Kind of see everything there. Okay. Got to bring the chat with me here. Okily dokily. Probably reload the dishwasher as well whilst we are here. And I should probably change the subject as well, so folks know we're cooking. Oops. My phone battery is dying. It'll stay on for a little bit and then it'll just shut off after a few minutes, even if it's got like almost full battery. So, but it seems to work fine if I leave it plugged in, so we'll just leave it plugged in. Yeah, we definitely got a pile of dishes here, so we're going to clear those out, I think. Stuff away. I do like having a dishwasher. Oh. Thought it was a spider on the ceiling. It was just a big chunk of stucco. Chonk of stucco. Big chonk. Sorry, Tetris flashback. Yeah, hold on a second. I'm just going to change the subject. Ow. There we go. Excellent. I'm just going to angle that down just a smidge. There we go. Oh, hey. So, I actually have some coffee left from earlier. We'll drink that now. Room temperature coffee. Delicious. Oh. Swallowed a little harshly there. I do love having all these containers. Great for leftovers and portioning things and whatnot. Just so handy. And so much easier than, trying to wrangle the saran wrap or whatever. You can stack them. So it just, makes for much more efficient use of fridge space, which is good. Now, load it up again. Load it up again. Yeah. Some glasses here. Alright. These, it says, I don't know what the hell this is. Oh, that's, that's an Alfredo. Trying to rinse them out after we use them, because otherwise they can start to stink. But this one didn't get rinsed, so lo and behold, it stinks. I guess that's it. We'll do the other ones later. I did get stuff to make another batch of Alfredo as well, so we might do that sometime soon. Also, I have another roast in there that I wanted to cut up a roast beef. And I was going to chop it up into strips and then use it for, I got some So we'll use that. So we'll do that sometime soon as well. So we've got a couple of different sort of cooking things that we'll be doing soon. Hope everyone will come by for those. Should be nice. Some good eating. About how I load the dishwasher just to make sure that everything gets, there's sufficient space between everything so the water can blast through and all that good stuff, And we'll keep that spoon and use that. I'll leave this out. I might need that later. Okay. I think that to be pretty good. Probably toss this one into that's not gonna fit. Can I put it here? Maybe. It's too thick. Alright, we'll do this one in the next batch. That's fine. No biggie. I got some other things that need to go in there too, so we'll just do all that later. Alright, good. Good. So just gotta clean this pan real quick, and then we'll get everything going. I cleaned most of the pans yesterday in anticipation of doing this today. This, just move this over. Alright, so this is a roast I cut up yesterday. You basically just have a bunch of small steaks from it, but most of them are fairly thick. And for a side, I guess we'll do obviously didn't seal up the tater tots. I mean, we could do like steak and eggs, maybe. I could grate up some cheese and do a couple eggs, maybe. I don't know. Do it kind of as a breakfast thing. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Let's do that. Set this aside. All these. I put a lot of my pans into the dishwasher too. It just kind of blasts them clean. It's quite nice. I'm out of so many vitamins. Really need to get Yeah, March is turning into kind of a catch-up month because of all the malarkey with having to get the new computer and everything in January, and then um, February being kind of tight. Um, Basically, March has become the trying to get caught up month, where we basically just try to get caught up essentially. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is, I think what I'll do is I'll just use the same pan for the eggs that I'm gonna use for the hash browns, because eggs don't take very long; they're pretty quick. So we'll do that. What are we doing for eggs anyway? I don't even know. We have 6 left. So I think we'll just do maybe 3. Yeah, we'll do 3. And then I'll have some left over for later. Our olive oil based margarine. That aside for now. And some marbled cheese. So let's see, just gonna cut the cheese. And then we'll do that. Let me bring you guys in a little closer here. Get a little closer with Big Red. Get you into the action. How are we doing there? Can we see okay? I'm just going to close this dishwasher so I can walk a little easier. A little bit. Yeah. There we go. That looks pretty good. It's a good view. You don't need a ton of cheese. Just a slice, basically. It's always nice when you're cutting something with the scissors and you hit it just right so you get the glide. Oh, so satisfying. Anyone who's ever wrapped presents knows what I'm talking about, but that's just generally the case with things like this, I find. Alright, so yeah, see, just like a chunk like that is fine. That's plenty. That's plenty. Yeah. See, so then I just fold it over, and then I put this against the tray so it holds it closed. That's basically how I do it with the keeping the cheese fresh. There we go. Whoops. Yeah. Sorry, it was falling over a bit there. Well, it got real quiet when I started the cooking stream. Holy shit, guys. Where'd y'all go? I thought this was what it was all about. What you like to see. I got 10 people here. Where'd everybody go? The morning is young, and so are we. Well, at heart, anyway. Some of our usual regulars haven't shown up yet. We usually, fellow night owls. Yeah, we still got time, though. Let's get some of that egg snot in there. Mmm. Stuff. I really got to do a garbage run. You're getting piling up there. There we go. Full of unformed chicken fetuses. Delicious. I like their little bones. They're so crunchy. I guess while we're doing this, we'll just quickly get the pan preheating here. Put it on 8. That's good. We'll put some margarine in the pan here for the hash browns. Yeah, it's a big chunk of margarine, so they get nice and crispy. So the hash browns, very similar to what we were talking about earlier with McDonald's, and this is why I get these. Actually, I like the McDonald's ones. Hash brown patties, just like that. And there you go. So just fry them up, and they're good to your whatever your desired crispiness is. So we're just going to put that on about medium. I'm just going to let that melt. So let's finish prepping our eggs here. Anybody alive out there? Someone left. Who would leave when the cooking stream is just getting into full swing here? Like if there's a mod in the room, if you could maybe change the title to Steak and Eggs. Steak and Eggs. Instead of Steak and Stuff, because I didn't know what the side was going to be yet, so I guess no veggies this time. We're going like all protein. Besides, I want to save the peas and carrots for, I was going to do a batch of rice. Shit, I should actually get more peas and carrots because I was going to do the Alfredo as well, right? I like to have peas and carrots in the Alfredo. And then for the meat, with the Alfredo, I use chicken. I got some pre-cooked frozen chicken, lightly seasoned frozen chicken strips. Some people use a whisk for this. I just use a fork because I mean it all goes through the spokes and stuff too, and you can get it fluffed up quite nicely. Of course, as anyone will tell you, the more you beat your eggs, the fluffier they will be. Is there no mods in the room? There's no mods in the room, is there? I'll go change it. I'll be right back. Be your mod tools. If you're on the app, you can't do it. Yeah, if you're on the app, you can't do it. You can only do it through the web page. You basically get there's like buttons, mod tools, and you add whatever you want on there. Freshly grated yourself is always better than the pre-grated, by the way. Always. And it's not that tough to grate some cheese. Like, come on, people, don't be lazy. And it tastes so much better. Like it's the pre-grated stuff has like a coating on it to keep it from drying out too much, and as a result, it's just not as, I don't know, creamy as regular eggs are. Like when you do it yourself. But when you do it yourself, like you'll notice immediately a difference in the texture from the pre-grated stuff versus doing it yourself, and it's just so much better. You know, a little bit extra work, but not really that much. You get used to it pretty quick. And once you taste the difference, the flavor and the texture, you'll probably never want to go back. The only time I use the pre-grated stuff is if I need a lot of it. Like if I'm making nachos or something, then sometimes I'll do it myself, other times I'll just, I'll get the pre-grated because it's quicker and easier. Okay, so this is all ready to go. Don't really need much in the way of seasoning here. I just kind of like the natural flavor of everything. Now, maybe I should click mod view. Oh, yes, that would probably help. See, because then when you go to my profile page, you can see next to the screen, there should be a little plus sign where you can add buttons that give you different kinds of functionality. Let's check in to see where we're looking here. Not quite. Angle a bit and up a bit. That's not bad. That'll do. Alright, so do a whole bunch here. So these are frying up nicely. So we're gonna do we're gonna do 4. Make sure you get butter on all of them. You can probably just use like cooking oil as well, like olive oil or something. But I use the margarine because it gives it a bit of a buttery flavor, which I like. So just make sure we get some on there. There, that one is a little bent, so I just wanted to make sure that it got lots in there. And then we just put the rest away. I don't really bother super cerrating them. I just kind of leave it like that because we use these pretty quick in this household. A big package like this is $5 and it gives you 20. So, not too bad. Not too bad. So what did that give you? 4 for $1, something like that? So that's $1 worth of hash browns in the pan right there.
A whole dollar.
Yeah. I tend to wash my hands a lot when I cook. Especially when it's like greasy or fatty stuff. So the stream looks tiny, but I see all the things. Oh yeah. If you got it full screen, obviously you won't see anything. But yeah, you have it in the window, and then there's a little plus sign, and you can click on the plus sign. It'll give you all the selection of buttons, and then you can pick and choose which buttons you want. So I would recommend ones like add stream marker. There's a clip button. There's some other like little tools for like moderating, suspicious users and stuff like that. So yeah, it's good. All right, let's see what we got here. We got quite a few different sort of sized ones. That one's a pretty good size. We'll throw that one in. There we go. That's a pretty good size. We'll throw that one in. What else here? What else we got? Just get a few different ones. We might do a few more than 4 actually. We'll just throw a bunch in there. Yeah, we'll throw that one in too. There we go. I think we'll save the last couple of little ones here, and we'll cut these up for the stir fry. We'll just add them to the stir fry mix. This is a really good deal. It was a couple of sirloin tip roasts on sale for less than half price. Normally the size of roast I got would have been about $40 thereabouts. They were 20 when I got them. So yeah, good deal. Okay, looks good. Oh, you know what? I'm going to move this one to the middle because it's thicker. Put this to the side because it's not as thick. Thick. T-H-I-C-C. Kind of make sure everything's flat. So what we're doing here is just kind of doing a quick high heat sear on either side. And then I season it and flip it. And then I do both sides with the sear. and then I season it and turn it down to medium heat to just kind of finish it off. They do tend to get a little overdone. I haven't quite mastered the timing yet, but yeah, that's okay. Still good eating, you know. Just rinsing the fork here. Okay, good. These are coming along nicely. Got everything's like slightly tilted, so the grease will slowly drift to one side. So I kind of turn it to just like tip it to get the grease back over. Well, not grease, but the butter, margarine. Yeah. How are we looking here? It's looking pretty good so far. Let's give them a flip. All right, look at that already, eh? Nice sear on there. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's yummy. Try to get the thicker parts towards the center because that's where most of the heat is. It's not like a wok that evenly distributes the heat, right? Just make sure we're kind of flat there. There we go. Get the sear on the other side. Meanwhile, get some fresh ground pepper on there. I mean, honestly, the sear itself just gives it such a nice flavor that you almost don't even need to season them. But I usually give them a little sprinkling here. There we go. Good stuff. How's our hash browns looking here? Oh yeah, we're getting there. We'll give them a flip. Yeah, I still got quite a ways to go, but we'll just keep them going. That's good. I kind of overdid them the other day. They were still tasty, just a little darker than I generally like. You know, they don't need to be like super incinerated either. I mean, they're just, they're good. Okay, how are we looking on this side here? That looks pretty good, actually. Let's just flip it around. I'm going to turn it right down. Oh, let's get that burning garlic smell, eh? Yeah, see, like, it's not cooking all the way through because it's too thick. But what we're going to do is, now that we have this, got the thickest one there. Okay, so we're just going to put the cover on it. That way it kind of seals in the heat and cooks through the rest of the meat. Also seals in some of the moisture, which is good. Need it to be moist. So I'm just going to bump the camera for a sec here. Got to put the other ones back in, if you're wondering. This is the other one that I got. It's a sirloin tip roast beef, a little under 20 bucks. Really good deal. Normally those are, like I say, about double that price. So, yeah. There we go. Looks good. Just getting a plate. Burp. Good, good, good. We're on for 3 hours. Jeez, I think we've been on for 8 hours already. Crazy. When did I start? I don't even know when I started. Like 5? Around 5, I think. It's actually a pretty good start time today for a change. And, yeah. Did I not season this side? I did not season this side. Let's season this side. And we'll check on the hash browns in a sec here. Last flip. These are actually pretty much done, but we're just gonna give them another minute or two, and then we'll turn off the heat. Let's see here. There we go. That side is a little underdone. Once again, trying to get the underdone parts closer to the center because that's where the most of the heat is. I feel like one of them old people that can't find the input button. I see all these widgets for your stream, but I see no plus button, and I still have no idea how to change the stream info now that you need to do it now. Are the widgets already there? Maybe you guys just get them all. See, in my case, I can add only the specific ones I want, and leave the other ones, you know, out of the way. Maybe it just gives you guys all of them up front. I don't know, but generally the one that changes the information for the stream is the first one in the top left. Stream info or something like that. Assuming that it's positioned things similarly. But if you see the buttons there, like the widgets, then you should have access to them. So, but yeah, that's your mod tools, dude. What, I don't know what you've been doing. That's the stuff that lets you actually do things. That's your spooky mod powers. So, now you know. But yeah, I went and changed it myself. But you know, for future reference. Yeah, so we'll do a little bit of stuff. I don't know how late we're gonna go tonight. Kind of feeling like I want some alone time later. I want to check out Bumble. Actually, you guys were all raving about Bumble. Bumble seems like the perfect title for me and my experiences dating. Bumble. Just bumbling my way along. I do very little. I usually cast from my phone. Oh, okay, yeah. If you're on the phone, like I said, you don't have access to most of those tools. But, or any of them, actually. I don't know. I don't think you have very many. So, how are we looking here? Is this pretty much done? Can we put the eggs in yet? Yeah, I think we're pretty close here. Just gonna flip that. Oh yeah, that's looking good, actually. Oh yeah, look at that nice golden brown. Yeah, that's the stuff. Okay, very good. All right, so those are almost done. And we'll just set them aside a moment here. I'll just put them on a plate because we wanted to put the eggs in there. The eggs don't take very long. Steaks are done. Just going to release some of that heat. There we go. And then seal it back up. There is a little tiny vent hole right there, but, you know, how much does that really vent, right? I love breakfast for dinner. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, I think these are pretty much done. I think I'm satisfied with that level of crispiness. So let's just set them aside, shall we? Want to get our eggs going. Like a deck of cards. Alright. And then just toss our eggs right in there. Now we could do it as an omelet, but then that involves flipping and trying to keep it all in one piece. So I think we're just going to do it as a scramble. Just easier that way. Unless it cooks so fast that I'm not able to go scramble it before it's done. Which is also possible. I mean, look at that. It's almost already. It's just like, yeah, it's like partly omelet already. So we're just going to put that all in there. The nice thing is pan's already preheated from cooking the hash browns. So that's that. Very good. That nummy, nice and you can see that was more than enough cheese for 3 eggs. You can see it's getting all nice and gooey and melty. And, oh, it's good. Good stuff. And as you can see, also this is a really good non-stick pan. Like, look at that. It just there, eggs. The thing that usually sticks like crazy, but nope. Look at that. There we go. I guess we can give that a flip. Kinda. There. That's good. That's just 3 eggs. But you see how much it fluffed up, right? That's because I took the time to just beat the shit out of it. You always want to beat the shit out of your eggs. Alright, that's it. We're done. We are done, ladies and gentlemen. So, let's take about half of this. Put that on the plate. On my way. Maybe just a little more. There we go. Very good. And we'll take a couple of hash browns, put them on there. And meat. So I think we'll get this one. I've kind of been eyeballing this one. That one looks good. And we'll take this one. This is one of the thicker ones. And we'll take one of the small ones too. We'll take this one, I think. Just a little guy. There we go. Look at that. Ta-da! Steak, eggs, hash browns. Good eating. Let's go eat. Bring you guys back in a sec. Okay. So actually, I'm just going to cover these up. Just to kind of keep them from drying out. Let's get some donos going, guys. I got bills to pay. You want me to be able to keep doing this, don't you? Look at that. Yeah, baby. Bringing the phone back over to have everything together, you know, where it's supposed to be. Alrighty. Good stuff. All right. Thank you. Go back to the sexy mic. Yeah, I always forget that. Especially if I'm drunk or high or something. We're making like high food. There we go. Hi there. Now you can hear me eat all up close and personal. These hash browns turned out pretty much perfect this time. Holy shit. That is good. Look at that. Yeah, see, a little overdone. It's always a little overdone in the pan, but it's alright. It's just a quick and easy way to make steak, basically. That is good. Love me some beef. Full of vitamins. And aluminium. No, wait a minute. Yeah, nice and thick. That's what she said. Or what he said, as the case may be. Oh, yeah. And just what I needed. Hmm. It's driving you nuts for the future. Well, I can show you. Hold on. I'll show you the view I get. See, I have all the buttons here. And then I have a little plus right there. See? But the one to edit, you go to edit stream info. And it should bring up a screen similar to this. And that's where you can change all the titles and the tags and stuff. Stoodmin. A boo to you too, good sir. I just responded to one of your posts on Facebook. I may have made a mistake. I don't know if Air Raiders actually had a cartoon. Might have just been the comment. Tier 2, holy shit. In 55 months, holy shit. Thank you so much, dude. Fucking Facebook. So if you fact check my information, you might find that it contained erroneous information regarding the cartoon. But I mean, it's only Facebook. I mean, who cares about facts on Facebook, right? Just in time. I'm cutting things on a plate. I know that's your favorite. Joking, but that shit is actually happening. Oh, the charging for air. Oh my god. That was a joke in Looney Tunes as well. I remember, what was it? Porky Pig, I think, or it was either Porky or Daffy. I can't remember. Went to a hotel. And he got the bill, and it was, of course, ridiculous. And one of the items on the bill was like a few bucks for air. It said air for breathing. $5 or something. Oh, the fact-checking thing, yeah. Totally. Huh. I don't know what the difference is, because I know, I mean, you should have all that power, because Curlatin does that all the time. And a lot of the other mods do, too. So, like, the layout for me, activity feed here. Oh, shit, you can't see it. Hold on. There. So, activity feed. You probably don't have this, because this is getting into all my, like, personal settings, but you should have something similar to this, where the main stream is in a window, and activity feed, chat, stream, buttons. I don't know how different it is for you guys. I know that you wouldn't have this stuff, but you should have access to all of these buttons, every single one of them, except actually the rerun button. That's mine. But there's a few that'll be exclusive to me. But I know other mods have changed the stream info before. I think Stout has, actually. Stoudman has. So maybe you should ask Stout. He might be able to guide you in that regard. Yeah, maybe if you send me a screenshot, then I can see what you're seeing. And we can kind of figure it out from there, maybe. Well, to be fair, a lot of misinformation has been spread in the form of a meme. So I can kind of understand why. I mean, they're desperately trying to save face right now. So they're, like, really cracking the whip as far as content goes. But like Facebook, now fact-checking memes, their metaverse thing is literally just a scam to recreate the internet in a way that they will have complete control over it. And they're just openly allowing people to call for the death of certain world leaders, which, like, fuck Putin. But since when does social media let you basically perform hate speech? I very much do not trust Facebook right now. Yeah, I mean, I use it for two things. As far as my timeline goes, I use my timeline for two things. Posting funny memes the occasional cute thing, and lamenting about life. And that's pretty much my Facebook feed. I don't have anything even remotely political on there. Once in a while, I'll have something. But that's it. And then, of course, we're keeping in touch with people that I don't have on any other contacts. And then beyond that, basically just reposting my YouTube videos to cross-promote. Oh, I know. But I think it was during Trump's time when it really kind of hit an all-time low as far as misinformation and hate speech and what. So, I mean, that's kind of what prompted the current state of things. But spinning out of that, where all those racists and homophobes and misogynists were empowered all of a sudden, so, by their president. Hey, the president is a shit human just like me. He is my people. Sorry. And it's just kind of gotten worse over there. I thought once he was voted out, that would be the end of it. Ha ha ha! Silly me. So naive in my youth. That's very good. It's nice. I don't know if you can see that. As I say, a little overdone. I'm still trying to get the timing right in the pan. Plus, it didn't help that they were all like, each one was like a completely different thickness. It's the new thickness. Yeah. Oh, yeah, didn't care about it. That's all culture wars, and they're canceling me from the right, so you hear a lot more about it. The vocal, whiny, undereducated minority. I've seen some really just such stupid things over the past 5 years. It's given me even less faith in humanity. So is that what it is? Is death threats against Putin or against Joe Biden? Or both? Obama? Oh, I'm not surprised. It's because America has a lot of racists. Which is unfortunate, but true. Yeah, exactly. It's very sad. Oh, toward Putin. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's understandable. That kind of feeling is understandable because, I mean, he's doing some pretty reprehensible things right now, to say the least. It's an emotional reaction, clearly. But you know, time and a place for such things. Maybe over a beer with your friends, in your living room, in the privacy of your own home. Not on fucking Facebook. Falls down the upstairs road, yeah. Or the up escalator, you mean? Yeah. No, absolutely. I mean, there's like I say, time and a place. It's a normal reaction in a time of strife like this. But also, like Twitter responded pretty quick when things went south in Ukraine. On their trending feed for a couple weeks now, they have one thing that's kind of pinned there, which is about double checking your sources of information when it comes to information on what's going on over there. Well, you're not wrong. I mean, I love how fast they banned Trump. Like, as soon as it was clear he lost. Just bye. Had enough of your shit. Only president in history to be banned from Twitter. Steps on all the Legos in the road. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Only if they're broken and have extra sharp pieces. I mean, no, don't say that. It's not nice. It's Stout Man, my favorite communist, socialist, fascist. Dropping truth bombs all over the Twitterverse. What? Real estate and billionaire lifestyle vids. Oh my god. It's like the 21st century version of Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. I'm Robin Leach, and I don't know why. I know, right? Yes, this video speaks to me. I can relate to this content. Yeah, no doubt, eh? Well, and I'm just struggling to pay my rent every month. Try not to get my internet cut off. At least I got gummies. Just work harder. Kim Kardashian, didn't she inherit literally every cent she's ever owned in her entire life? You literally don't know anything about working. You never worked a day in your life. Just work harder. God, I hate the Kardashians so much. Yeah. You see the thing I posted earlier, or yesterday, I think? It's like, just found out Keeping Up with the Kardashians is celebrating its 20th season. So I would like to offer my heartiest congratulations to myself for never having watched a single episode. I couldn't believe it. I had no idea it was still on. I remember people talking about it back in the early 2000s when it started. I had no idea. And then I found out some people that I know watch it. I'm like, oh, I think so much less of you now. I only watch. I respond. I only watch classy shows like Survivor and The Real World and Hell's Kitchen. Well, that's what I was thinking too. Like, who the fuck are these vapid rich people, and why do I have any interest in keeping up with them? Why do I care? I don't know either. I actually have no idea what they are all about. I just don't like them. Well, the whole lifestyles of the rich and completely out of touch with reality and how the world actually works is something I've never had any interest in. Oh, go out and said, oh, no, she didn't, but she started really well off. All right. But how do you start well off? How do you start unless you were given money? Brainwash myself with more TikToks. Sounds like your feed is full of things that are really relevant to your interest. The TikTok algorithm knows you so well. So this is how successful Curlatin is at hiding himself. Even TikTok can't figure him out. Normally, it's scarily accurate. I don't know who they are because one of them was appearing on a show I watch. We live in a jungle for 3 weeks and get bugs dumped on them. Excellent. Oh, there was that other one, The Simple Life. Like one that Paris Hilton did with her other spoiled rich kid friend. I don't even remember her name, but